Hey guys, it's me. Oh, sorry. As you can tell, I'm shooting on a laptop. um, don't think I don't have a camera yet, but this is the closest I could get. Good news! I am awake during daylight hours, so I can make some videos. So, sorry, I was just talking to my uncle and he didn't say anything bad. He just said it was just all these things that were like flashing back to things that someone else had said. I was like, whoo, deja vu. Okay, that was weird. My sister's boyfriend can see me through my window, and he heard me through my door, and he kind of looked back at me. I was like, oh, okay, that's a thing that happened. Anyway, yes, that's what I was going to talk about. So, you guys, enough of my babbling. Blah, 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 blah. You guys that have clicked on this, obviously like anyone who plays horror games, or you like to play horror games. So, I had an idea for a horror game. He was staring at me when I left. Or when he left. Sorry. That was really weird. Like, he was driving straight and, like, looking out the window, like, at me. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me? Okay. I had an idea for a horror game. And I'm sorry about my hair. My hair is a mess. I brushed it and I don't really want to straighten it. And that's the only other thing that's going to tame this thing, so I'm just rocking my natural curls here. Horror game. This was actually a couple of years ago I had this idea. But just recently I was like building on it. So, not all of the scares were monsters. I was going to call it phobia. I was gonna call it phobia. Because I was gonna try to cover as many phobias as I could. Like, but then, stay down. But then Mark played a game named Phobia, and I was like, damn it! Damn it! Don't move the camera. And by Mark, I mean Markiplier. I watch Markiplier, yes. Oh, this girl watches Markiplier? Yes. He's hilarious. I was introduced to him by my ex. And I still watch him. He's Nurse! That's the first thing that popped in my mind. Balls! I love balls! If someone can name who says that, because it's not Mark. If someone can name who says that, I will, the first person I see who names it, I will pin your comment to the top if I can figure it out. Because, frankly, I'm a new YouTuber if you couldn't tell. Okay, I need your guys' help. My game was about phobias. Or it is about phobias. It's basically, there is a story, but the story is more of like, the story's more there because it's a game and I would actually need help with the story. I'm really sorry about that. The game itself, I had two ideas, and these were particularly for Mark. I wanted Mark to play. Because, well, the first one was like just a fan game. It was just a game where Tiny Box Tim and Mark get separated, and Tiny Box Tim goes to find Mark. So cute. I actually had like one level like completed, but my mom and my sister like set the computer that I was using to make this back to factory mode. Yeah, all of you are like, and I didn't have it saved on like a hard drive or like anything. I just I didn't have it saved, so it was just gone. And I went through so much work to just get that one level done. I didn't try to remake it. I didn't know what I was gonna call, oh, I know what I was gonna call the first one. It's The Adventures of Tiny Box Tim. That was the first one. It was just a fan game. The second one was, it was for Mark, but it was for really anyone who wanted to play it. This game, I'm gonna start from the beginning of this horror game because that's where it starts, really. You play a character being woke up by a woman, and you find out later that this is your wife. And, well, she would tell you, like, insinuate. I don't know if I used that word correctly. She would tell you, like, why does it have to rain today? Birds are still flying around. She would tell you, like, something like, oh, sweetie, I was so worried that I was gonna lose you. Or something like that. I would, something sweet like that. But she is actually the main monster. Over time, as you go through, you have to collect these notes. And as you collect each note, with each note you collect, she won't try to stop you. She won't try to stop you from getting the notes, because that would raise suspicion. But over the course of time, well, she starts off looking beautiful. And by the end, she looks like a corpse. She looks like a corpse. Her hair is very thin and falling out. Her eyes are like just the sockets. Her teeth are really sharp. I think I made her have like a really high-pitched scream. You can see her spine. Like, you can see her skeleton. Like, I think her spine is the only thing I drew because it's one of the more easy things to draw. Oh. Shit. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this, but I can try to show you. Oh, here she is. Oh, and her skin is hanging from her bone. Ah, that's always lovely. Oh, and she has a eye in, like, I made it so her, like, there's like a giant eye in her stomach area, and it has flames in, like, the pupil. You can see her face. Oh, this picks up much better than my phone. This is just a rough sketch. This wouldn't be exactly what she would look like at the end. It would be much more detailed. Like, I'm horrible with realistic drawings, so these types of things just I'm not good at it. Now, you may know Spider-Man. Now, the next phobia that I worked on was arachnophobia, because my boyfriend at the time, he had it bad. Like, he had arachnophobia. Like, it wasn't so bad that if he saw, like, a teeny tiny spider, he'd scream like a little girl and run out of the room. You know, it had to be a good sized spider. But he was still pretty scared of them. No, but his cousin was like that. Like, you could put like a leaf that resembled a spider on the toilet paper roll, and he would just flip out. This is much more bright in person than on camera. Like, it looks like pale on the camera. But here it is. Spider-Man. I honestly could not think of any other name for him. Because, one, he has a giant spider on him, making him look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And it doesn't help that I gave him that. I purposely did that, though. I kind of wanted him to look like the Hunchback. Not that I'm scared of the Hunchback or anything, but I thought in this situation it was fitting. And he would have spiders crawling on him too. So, his power is once you got. Sorry, I picked up my phone and it was under the pillow that the laptop's on. Sorry about the movement. His power is when you would come within a certain range of him, he would automatically, like whether you saw him or not, he would automatically just spawn spiders upon spiders upon spiders. Like big, small, all types. All types of spiders would be just chasing you, and their only objective would be to chase you. So, arachnophobia, check. The only phobia that, oh, I know what I decided for my phobia, which is I'm scared of snakes. I don't know what phobia that is. I know that's a phobia, but I don't know the word for it. Snakes were mine. So I went through this whole process, like I went through Medusa thing, then I did like a giant snake, then I was just gonna do like a hissing, but I didn't want to do that. And I was like, okay, wait, what would I be scared of? Like, what would scare me? And what would scare me the most is just being covered in snakes or chased by them. And you can die in this game. These phobias can kill you. Some of them. Another phobia that this isn't really a monster. This is a note that you have to pick up. And the room would seem normal, which after seeing all these weird rooms, it might seem weird to you that there's one completely normal room. So, in a horror game, you'd be like, what's going on here? But you pick up the note, and this would be better on like the I want to say VH, but it's VR, I think. VR. Yeah, VR. The virtual reality glasses. But those are the only two drawings that I have. Actually, I think I have one more of like what I was thinking the layout would be. but I really don't know. I honestly don't know what this is. Oh, wait, I know what this is. This has nothing to do with this. Let's continue. Maybe I'll tell you another day what that is. What I decided for the snakes is just to have a snake pit. Snakes, like, you'd just be walking along and, like, not see, like, there would be a board covering it, and then fall. That would scare me so bad. And you wouldn't be able to get out until you got the note. So, in a sense, this game is forcing you to face your fear. Which is somewhat a good... It's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I think with this game, I might need to put a warning on it. But the normal room, yes. With that one's heights, afraid of heights. So what I said when I said it'd be better with virtual reality glasses, you'll understand in a minute. Because when you pick up the note, you'll be dragged up. Like, you wouldn't actually be dragged up. It would be like more of a vision. You would be suspended, like, above the ground, and something's holding on to you. And then it lets go. And right before you hit the ground, you flash back to how it was, like, just where you were. Just look over at your wife, just like, oh, okay, well then, let's go. She will follow you around. She will be there, and, like, she will be there from start to finish. Actually, I should probably name her. You guys can name her. How about you guys name her? I'm curious. Oh, if you guys have any suggestions for his name besides Spider-Man, because of obvious reasons, let me know, because I don't want to get sued. Um, I had a whole conversation about this game the other night. Water. Water was one. And initially I had thought like a shower because it drenches them. Because I was thinking they're afraid of the actual water. But then I realized, no. They're not afraid of the actual water. They're afraid of what's in the water. And they know what's in, well, they know nothing that can bite them is in that water, so they would be fine. So I changed that to a room where when you walk in, you instantly fall into a pool. Like, and not a pretty pool, not a nicely kept pool. I'm not, it would be more like a lake, actually. 'Cause this is a natural pool of water. I'm not meaning like a pool in your backyard. But it would be like my phone's going off. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Uncle Roger. Shush, shush, shush. Doing a video. This video is so long. Sorry guys. It would be a pool like in the middle of nowhere in the woods. At night. And you would look down. You'd see the note floating, but if you look further down, you'd also see something moving. I think that one would just be there to scare you. I don't think that one would actually be a monster. Clowns. Clowns is an interesting one. Actually, it's not interesting. It's very easy. It was so easy for me to think of. Like, he said clowns, and I was like, Well, I said I would probably make it like look like one of the, if you are a survivor of one of the clown attacks, I wouldn't recommend playing this game. I mean no harm to, I don't want to do any harm to you. If you think you can, and it has been okayed by a doctor, go ahead, play it. I'm not, I mean, when it comes out, when I make it, but seriously, I wouldn't, I don't wanna, I don't wanna be the cause of someone having PTSD. Which I feel like that's what that would do. If you've been attacked by one of those, this might cause you to have PTSD. But it is a phobia, so I had to do it. The point of this game was really to make sure I scared everyone. That's the whole point of this game. Like, make sure I didn't miss anyone. For the clowns, I put down, well, I didn't put down anything, but I said that I would probably make them look like the clowns that have been attacking. Well, they aren't attacking very much anymore, but they were a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was a year or two. But there was a time when everybody, like, you saw a clown, you were terrified. No one was no one was ordering clown services for birthday parties at all because of them. I said I would have them have a knife and just be laughing and chasing you. I only say that because I watched a video of a guy videotaping one of these, like an encounter with one of these clowns, and he started chasing him and his friend with a knife. That's the only reason I said that. For some reason, people on the internet were saying that people were afraid of wolves, so I made a made a part where you have to go outside and then back inside. And you don't have to, but you are very likely to encounter a pack of demon wolves. They pretty much look like regular wolves, except their eyes are red. And maybe their fur is like it like stands up more often. Oh look, I don't look, wait. I was gonna say I don't look pale. I don't look pale. I look like I have color. Let's shoot from over here. How's that? I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I kind of get stage fright. Ooh, that seems like it would be another one. I kind of get stage fright in the sense that when I'm talking to people, I say a lot of ums. When I'm thinking, I'm really just thinking and trying to think of the next one, so I just say Oh, see, I almost said it. The next one is darkness. Now, darkness was interesting because, okay, I was talking to someone and having a conversation about this with someone who designs games as well. So he had ideas as well. So it was fun. It was fun to talk to him about it because his ideas, sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't, and it was fun. It was fun to be able to like bounce off of each other and figure out what I wanted. And he's definitely the reason I figured out a lot of what I wanted. So I came up with this idea. I was going to have the note illuminate, kind of. And it'd be like straight across from the door. But there would be like a shadow monster right in between, like if you went straight. Like you know what I'm saying? You couldn't go just straight to it. You had to go around town. You had to bring it around town. But once you get the note, the lights will shut off and the door will close. You would have to... Now, the monster won't hurt you. This particular monster, he will only kill you if you're going straight and not around. Not around. Get around town. Oh. Okay. But he had the scare factor. He will make noises. He will, like, act like someone who's following you. Like, you sense someone's following you. Actually, I think I'm gonna make it to where from that point on you sense someone following you. Basically you go through all these phobias and then at the end you get betrayed by your wife. And there are two endings. I know one, I don't know the other. Because I don't know the other choice. I haven't figured out the other choice yet, so... Would you guys play this game? If it came out? Please tell me in the comments. I would love to hear. Well, how long is this? Well, it's pretty long. Ain't gonna lie. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you stayed till the end, I applaud you. And give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. Mwah! Love your faces.